Hey, how's it going, Radar? Hello, dog friends. Please don't touch me. Also, please tell me if my audio needs to go one way or the other, because I honestly have no idea. Yep, that is probably my mic. Give me 1 second, I'll have that fixed. There we go. That should be a little better. Alright, glad I checked that. Yay, you can understand me. Yes, this is the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. The first of the 2 DLC released for Dark Souls 3. And I have never... Well, I've beaten this one once. I haven't even touched the second one. So that's going to be fun to get through. Also, apologies. I misplaced my phone somewhere tonight, and I'm still trying to figure out where I put it. So I'd really like to have my phone again. Yes, that's all one. Please, puppy, no. Oh, cool. guys are so hard to take on more than one at a time. And it's very difficult to also single them out. You gotta observe, you said? Oh yeah, I mean that's what I try to do, but when there's two of them at once, it's very difficult to predict. I'd mostly like to see which one sees me enter this room, and that way I can maybe get him to stop following me. Although now I can't find this guy? What is happening? Ah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, the shockwaves basically just... Cool. Oh, so I'm gonna grab... My headset is apparently dying. And I like being able to hear when I play games. There we go. Get that in here. Alright, there we go. Damn it. Give me 1 second. I forgot. Is it? There we go. Now I can hear again. Yeah, I have to say I'm less of a fan of the design in the DLCs than the original game, just because there's a lot of just incredibly frustrating moments that you can't really work with. Like, there's not much I can do to just stop those guys' shockwaves unless I just suddenly switch to heavy armor. And that doesn't really work. Because in this area, you have to be fast, or else you have every single one of those javelins in you, every single wolf on you. Hey, Rose. No, go away, puppy. Screech. Oh, which game do they... Oh, did they world record Symphony of the Night? No. Okay. Now I can explore this damn tower. Although if memory serves, there's another guy up here. And I'm gonna go explore some of the other areas now before I go back to that tower. I don't even know what there is in there. Even on my playthrough, I didn't get through it. And that playthrough was a much more viable build. That was full, like, dex weapon build. Look, no matter what this game hits me with, I should be able to beat it. I beat Metroid Prime today, and that is one of the worst games I've ever played. My god, I don't know how that game is considered as good as people consider it. I had fun like 4 times in that game. Oh, I know that I was being run today. but it's still a really shitty game. God, that final boss fight is one of the most unnecessarily, like, bad boss fights I've seen in a long time. Like, my God. Adding an extra mechanic for the final fight that is just impossible to, like, do for no reason whatsoever. Really bad idea, as it turns out. Granted, like, that game was apparently rushed and no one really knows why, so I don't blame the dev team. But, my goodness. I did not have fun in that game. Like, fucking Dark Souls was less punishing than Metroid Prime. Hyper Beam aside, it was like, what was the point of collecting anything when you get to the final boss? When the only thing you use is the Hyper Beam and the two other visors that you don't know which to switch to because nothing tells you. You just have to switch to one, figure out the guy's still invisible, and then switch to the other one. And then he switches, and then you have to go back and forth, and it's just, why? That didn't add anything to the game. I destroyed him eventually with all of my weaponry and everything that I've gathered up until then, and then they made me do it again, but in a less fun way.
You're lit, no bell told. And yet, you've slipped into the paint, no matter if you've lost your way. Now,
Yeah, but final bosses aren't supposed to be about a new thing. They're supposed to be about everything you've learned up until now and using it to become, like, using it to your advantage. It's about taking everything you've done in practice and putting it to really good use at the last minute. And when you take that away, it just feels cheap and hollow. Like, you could have done that at any point in the game because you didn't need your stuff except for those two visors. That's all you needed to beat the final boss. And that just felt so bad. And, like, you got down to the impact crater, and you had a save, and then you went through new Metroids who, or when they die, they make two versions of Metroids that are each susceptible to one beam, except it's at random. Also, you don't get a save after that, so you have to go through those infinitely spawning Metroids. So I didn't even kill them anymore. I just ran past them, except that they just body block you, knock you off ledges, and then make you re-jump the whole thing over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like, that wasn't good gameplay. And then halfway up that room, for I don't know why, there is a missile recharge station, even though there was just a save point. Still not 100% sure on why that's there. Oh. And granted, game design has come a long way since Metroid Prime. I don't doubt that when that game came out, it was incredible. And, like, Metroid Prime 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. The first time I played that game, it was, like, the most intuitive controls, and, like, everything about it felt really good. Oh, yeah, you know why I can handle Dark Souls but not a platformer adventures? Because Dark Souls has good controls. When I press to go a direction, I can change how fast I'm doing it, and the speed that I'm going allows me to dodge things. But when you're in a fight in Metroid Prime, and something attacks you, you pretty much just can't get out of the way. Like, don't even try. Just take the hit and, just try to avoid. You'll get hit 6 more times, but, you know, that's your way of stopping you from getting hit 7 or 8 times. Yeah, but it wasn't like, I don't know, I liked it because the controls were great. Like, I loved, like, that's how motion controls should be working on a, like, in a shooting game. The fact that you could lock onto someone and then shoot someone else, and your scan visor was really good. You didn't have to aim it, like, directly onto things. It was partially, like, a huge bit of it was just limitations of the GameCube controller. It's really hard to make a first-person shooter on the GameCube controller. I will say right now, 90% of my issue with that game was the controls. If the controls worked a lot better, I wouldn't have had problems with, like, the other 10% of that game that much, because A, those would have been my only problems, and B, I could deal with it better, because the controls would have been a little nicer and, like, easier to work with. That's my main problem with that game. And I wish I had gotten to play it on the trilogy version, which has the motion controls. And I'm a little sad that I didn't get to do that, because this is my first time playing Prime, and it's unfortunately with just age-old technology that doesn't work for that kind of gaming anymore. And we're talking about Prime 1 and comparative to Prime 3. It's sort of the same way. I love Dark Souls 3. I hate Dark Souls 1. Because Dark Souls 1 was, like, it was just as unintuitive as possible, and it purposefully fucked you over. And I feel like Metro Prime was a lot better than it. Like, it wasn't ever trying to fuck with you. But there was a lot of times that, like, it didn't work for what the limitations it had was. You know, this is an optional boss fight in this area, and I'm not sure why it's there. Oh, yeah. No, like I said, I bet when that came out, it was fucking awesome. And I'm so sad I didn't get to play it, like, when it came out, because I would have, like, loved the shit out of that game. But I played it from, like, you know, literally beat it today. It does not hold up well, but that isn't to say that it's not a good game. It just doesn't hold up well. And I mean, a lot of amazing games don't hold up well. But that is just a limitation of how everything works. And I mean, to be fair, it was also their first 3D Metroid. They weren't 100% sure what they were doing, so that certainly did not make it any easier on them. Am I just not able to hit him? Like, do I not have the reach to do it? Yeah, we'll see how that goes. My girlfriend's gonna be playing through 2, and then I'll be playing 3. Alright, dude, I need you to stay still so I can hit you. Like, Sorry if I'm going a little quiet here. I am concentrating very hard because this is my last flask and I don't want to do this fight again. This fight was not bad on my other playthrough because I had reach. Fists do not have reach. Ugh. Ah. Well, it has 0 hit stun for 2 reasons. 1, it's a boss. 2, I'm using my fists. And of course, fist weapons are fast and painful, but, well, they're mostly fast. Painful is not so much great. I want to say 6? See if they'll let me get away with just running down. What is happening? Like... I don't believe I died during that. Ah, that's where I missed it. I know it. On fire. Please go away, friend. Alright, let's try this again. Get lit, fam. As it turns out, bad guys don't like fog, so you just don't have to deal with them. Yeah, block me. I dare you. Again, block me. I dare you. This won't turn out well for you. Yeah, for a little while. But I knew for a fact that blocking took him more stamina than it took me to attack, and I got to hit twice per attack. So I had a bit more value in that. I like that attack. I can attack him while he does that. Sometimes. But hey, I got the bonfire close by, and that's really what I wanted to do the whole time. Oh, don't worry, Rose. This is DLC. You don't have to worry about that. As I mentioned earlier, I don't think the DLCs have the best game design. I feel like the way they made the DLC is that when you play the DLC, you have a level to the point where you no longer expect to level. Because I don't... Like, even when I played this on my main build, with my main... Like, my most well-known... Like, the build I knew best and played best with, I didn't level a single time through this DLC. Yeah, having patience works, but there's only so much patience you can have when the boss is here. That's when it gets hard. I think this weapon does a little more damage, so I'm going to try using it. Alright. Oh! Oh shit! Pretty happy about that, actually. Oh, there's my souls. I forgot about those. Yeah, it turns out having weapons is good. I mean, I have a weapon, technically. Technically, my fist is a weapon with sort of brass knuckle kind of thing. But hey, that worked out well. Where the hell is the thing in here? No. Ah, there it is. Yeah, I did not expect to hit a visceral crit, whatever it is. I did not know you could. I did not know I had set it up. You actually have to sort of notice that I didn't. Somehow still did it. That should not have happened. Alright, let's go get some stuff. I don't think I can level. I can. I get a level. Let me get some stamina because more attacks and more running. And I'm gonna get some of these because hoo boy are they helpful. Yeah, let's save those just in case. Don't actually know what that does, and I'm curious. Alright. I think I have... I don't know what this is, what you got from killing him. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's how you get some of the new PvP. There's some extra version of, not necessarily PvP. It might be team co-op, a sort of co-op. Alright. I'll putz around in this area a bit. I forget what else is down here, but there's a couple things. Oh yeah, but this is Swagmagrag Fistag. I mean, by name alone, she has to use it. Wait. Huh. I actually really like this attack animations. What is your... Oh, it's a stance. Oh, that's cool as hell. Not gonna use it, but damn, that's cool. Yeah, you gotta punch. That's what you do. It's a crab. Why is there always a crab? There's 2 crab. Oh, another visceral somehow. I'm so confused how I've been getting so many. I should be dead, honestly. I usually can't fight one of those, much less 2. This is a very weird DLC world. Hey, I don't trust you. I don't trust you either. And I know that one's real. Or fake. I thought I killed you. Why did you have way more health than everyone else? One day I'll get here with a wizard so I can actually see what that spell does. One day. And now, the biggest ladder. The biggest ladder. Is anyone afraid of heights? Because I'm apparently a bad person. But my god, this is... I still don't... Why? Just let me teleport. Surprised I would get some nice butt. And finally. Oh yeah, another ladder. Yay. Tune in next week for more ladder souls. It's apparently all I do anymore these days. Hey, we made it! And I immediately don't trust this place. Oh, I know where we are. This is actually the next area I was gonna go anyways. You know, I've only recently like remembered that Salt and Sanctuary was a game, and I don't know very much about it, pretty much at all. Now that's not to say I don't want to. Okay. Okay. It's not to say I don't know any or don't want to know anything about it. I just I never seen anyone play it. I don't know. I just somehow did not get any information about that game. I know it's a similar vein to Dark Souls as far as like feel. So maybe yeah. I'd have to like look at it, I guess. We're ready for some fun. Wee. Wee. Don't know why that's in the game, but I love it. I know if before I get to that, I would definitely want to beat God Hand first, because I am enjoying that game, and that was my. Right now, it's just an off-screen or off-stream for whenever like my weird streams come about. But once I beat Dark Souls, I know that'll take control of the Sunday streams for a bit. Also, if anyone asks what these are, I don't know. Please don't ask. I kind of just prefer to pretend they don't exist because they freak me out. Why the toxic? I mean, speedrunners play the same game over and over again for streams, and it works out fine for them. Alright, so what you do is, you learn some chair warping. I hear there's some good games for that. That should help you out. Hey, chair warping. God, I can't wait to see that. Oh, boy. Worth. Oh, get ready for a fight. I have no idea how this is gonna go, because the Corvian Claws are insane. Oh, thank God. God, that'd be so cool. I'd love to see you get bronze in your game. I believe in you. Do it. Do the thing. I'll wait till after stream, though, because I'm lonely. The chin.
Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish. Make the tales true.
Ah, yes, Legend of the Dark Witch.
My lady must see flame. You have only to show her. You are Ash, are you not? Is it not?
Alright, let's rest up real quick. Refresh the world, and then we're going to try to take as much of it down in one try as we can. Which means I'm going to have to do a little bit non-combat. Alright, which silly hat can I wear with this outfit? no idea if that's gonna proc him to fight me or not. Legend of Dark Witch. Also, both of those crow guys had weapons that I will be able to get. Crow quills are interesting. I've never gotten the hang of them, but they're pretty cool. And then the other one is the crow talons. And they're fucking awesome, and I haven't had a chance to like do a build with them, and I'm a little sad about it. Because one day I will, and they're amazing. If I can't grab them, I will show you why. Don't remember where they are though. It's gonna be the hard part. Also gonna be a hard part is getting past this dude again. Maybe he's weak to electricity. He's a bird type. Huh. I think he is. Oh, he's a dodge type. Did I buy anything this Steam sale? I don't think I remember to check the Steam sale for most of it, just because I've been so busy at work and stuff. It's real sad, because there was some pretty decent stuff. Oh, God. I don't think I remember to grab Dead Cells. And I wanted to grab Dead Cells. Although, to be fair, it's $15, so I should be able to get it at some point. Rose, why do you need to eat? Why do you need food? Just don't eat. Oh, good. Yeah, don't actually stop eating. That's a terrible plan. that's where I am. Ah, there's the talons. Alright, guys, stop. Bye. Alright, so here are the Crotalons. It's probably my favorite weapon in this entire game. Because, A, look how cool this looks. I mean, this is just basic attacks. And then you use the special, and then it's just... It's just cool as shit! It's semi a fist weapon, however, it's also pure dex, and I am very much not a pure dex build. It doesn't even have a strength rating. It does, E. Fun fact, it also does bleed damage, so you just get have a lot of fun with it. It does a lot of things at once. Whereas I feel you on that. I do very similar stuff. Well played with the WoW thing, but still, strength damage. Get better at making salads again. It's been a while since I made a lot, but it's something I wanted to be good at, like keeping around more. I don't even dislike salads. It's just hard to have on hand to make. I see you, asshole. Yeah, what's up? Can't remember what's down those, but I really don't want to deal with that. Because I haven't gotten the shortcut open yet, and I want to do that, but I also want to go in here, which leads me to the shortcut, but also does some extra stuff. But I also die in here a lot. For obvious reasons. Those reasons being this asshole. Can't hurt me when I'm in an animation. You can hurt me after the animation, though. Point proven! Speaking of healthy life choices, let me grab a soda real quick so I can be a little more awake and better reflexes. That's it. That's the reasoning. Pretty sure 7 deaths is correct. Although there is an item I missed, so this is actually pretty okay. I like the way it made it seem like that death was good and that it's I did it on purpose. Oh god. That works. Speed working is generally not the kind of quality most places want. And the Crowquills. Which, I'm gonna go back to the shrine real quick. So let me show you the Crowquills, because it's a really cool weapon. I'm just not good at it. It is a rapier. So, very thrust versus slash. And your other hand is throwing knives. And it's cool as shit. I love the idea of the weapon. But I'm also bad at it. Nah, you're not bitching. You're good. That's enough. Let's see. The unfortunate thing is I don't have a refined gem to try to up that properly, to bring that up to what I want it to be, because it does 20 more damage base, but 70 less added damage from my stats. That's a big difference. Although it does have bleed damage, which is pretty cool. Let's see what it looks like if I have some infusions. Oh, I do have a refined gem. That's not bad. That's pretty close to the fist that I currently have. I could just drop the damage but have stupid amounts of bleed. We'll try it with Refined Gem, see if we like it. Yeah, it's only 10 less damage and it has bleed. Actually, that might be better. Fuck it. Although they are good deal heavier. Yeah, I can't even do completion. Like, I mean, I guess I can't even complete games sometimes. Like, just not good for me. Games have to, like, really pull me in order for me to, like, want to do it as much as I can. There's some great ones that do that for me. Dark Souls is a very, like, I want to play this game a lot. It's just a lot of work. And the more times I, like, fuck up, the harder it is for me to do that. Also, man, you know it feels good having more reach in my weapons. That is a so cool ability. I love it. It both looks and feels badass, and that's what's fun. Because a lot of moves look badass. But this one really feels like you're cool. Hello. I'm just gonna try to run past you if that's cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part of it. Oh, this is one of my favorite bits of the crow quills. So if you're running and you do a two-handed attack, yeah! Not very many weapons have the ability for stuff like that while running do this attack. Whee! The major downside to this weapon is just that the fist special ability, Perseverance, is real good. Don't fight me yet. I need to open this shortcut, please. Thank you. Now that was in Jumbled, I read it. Took me a second because I had to stop fighting a guy, but I read it. I understood. No. No, please no. I remember who's in here. Hey, Dick Munch. Alright, let's try that again. Hey, Dick Munch. Fuck you. Hey, Dick Munch. There we go. We got it. Oh, God. I love the claws, but I'm not 100% sure how much better they are just because I can't tell if they're too slow or if they don't do enough stun or something. Also, having this many flasks for this is not my favorite.
I've seen your kind. Time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you bring upon yourself.
Nope. Did not work like planned. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I believe it is 8. Although, does this have... Oh, good. This is right to where I want it to be. Onward to Sir Wilhelm. If I'm good, we can beat this DLC tonight. Now, I did say if I'm good, so I really doubt it. But it is a technical possibility.
Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for
This guy is a pain if you're playing a spellcaster of any sort, pyromancy or sorcery, because he has a spell that means you can't cast magic anymore. So my goodness, he takes a lot to bleed. There we go. Go on.
I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke. The one to show me a flame. Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee.
Don't know much about that character, and I should figure that out. Has something to do with Gale, the person who brought us into this painting. I believe they're not literally related, but they are, or they're not blood relatives, but she considers him family. What? Oh, okay. And this is a very difficult area, so I'm going to have a lot of death with this. See, that kind of bullshit. That's why I have a few problems with this DLC. And that was an open area, and that should not have happened. Part of that was me getting stuck against the tree, but part of it is those guys do way too much, considering I am somewhat armored. I may just have to do it the old-fashioned way. But I do want these souls, so I'm gonna grab those real quick. feel like this is a trap and I shouldn't be here, but I wanted a shield. Shield was not worth. Whew, this spit hot fire. Oh, come on. Oh, yay, I've hit the wolf section. Although, thankfully, the other guys only follow for a limited distance, and I think I hit that distance. See, if I was a pyromancer, that'd be a really cool weapon because it works off of your pyromancy stats and you can blow fire. But I'm not a pyromancer, so it's not good. Oh boy. I don't like those howls. And God, where is he? Oh, there he is. My goodness, he does way too much damage. And doesn't take enough. But, cool hammer. I actually have the stats to use it, so I'm gonna see what it looks like. Kinda cool. At best. I mean, he is using a giant hammer, yeah, but I hate him, so whatever. And he uses those bows that shoot, like, quakeness at you. Yeah, that. To shoot that bullshit. Alright. Now this guy. Alright, sir. That went better than expected. I'm correct. I have a shortcut, yes! Yes! I'll do that area eventually. Because right here is a very important area. Unfortunately, because this place is friggin' disgusting. Buddy? You right there? You're very in the wall. Yeah. Yeah, it apparently had to be insects for this, for like the final section. Oh, I know how this bullshit goes down. So we're just gonna take out as many of these as possible so we don't have to do this section 4 times. Because my goodness, these things just swarm you and you pretty much can't do anything about it. Hell, they were weak to fire and my pyromancer had trouble in this area. Which is pretty much why I didn't beat this DLC with my pyromancers, because they couldn't deal with this. One of my favorite things about Dark Souls is that it has very tight hitboxes. Floor and wall hitboxes are far less tight than everything else. You see this shit? Fuck off me! Oh. What's that? Hey, that does it! Oh, thank God that does it. Okay, good. Saved ourselves an important bit of damage. Alright. Well, we got what we came down here to do.
true forever.
We're real close. I ain't dealing with your bullshit. I ain't dealing with your bullshit. I would love to know, how does that magic system work? Because I love amazingly cool magic systems. That's actually one of my favorite things in games. And that's one of the like make or break for if I love a game versus still liking it, just not as much. I think I have everything. I think I'm actually ready for final boss of this DLC. Which is an insane final boss. That's really cool, actually. I kind of love that. Also, hey, we're back here. And Rose, if you're still here, I'd like to call attention to you just because you need to see this bullshit. It's probably my favorite boss fight in the whole series, but some bullshit. Some incredible amounts of bullshit. You're good. I just, this boss fight is dumb. A good way. Real fun. One of my favorite fights. Real dumb. Let's see, what can I do to try to... That should help. Yeah, I'm still not sure why you're Letty. Are you ready to see this boss? This big man. That's a pretty good reasoning, yeah. Oh, look, I can talk to him. You ready to see some shit?
Climb further to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again?
God, the sound design in this game is amazing. And here is Sister Freed. Oh, this is gonna take me some tries. Please don't. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. Alright. Let's do this one again. Let me look all pretty for this. Yeah. Alright. Stay still, woman. Oh god. No!
Return from whence thou camest. Furia surely awaits thee.
So that's probably my favorite attack animation in the entire game, where she just lifts you in the air, brings her scythe to the back of your neck, and just drops you to the floor. It's incredibly punishing, but it's so fucking cool. Yeah. Ow. Nope, this is what happened last time. Well, time before last time. I have no idea which way she went. Oh god! I beat her! You guys believe that, right? Like that was the fight? Yep, I have to fight the big guy. This... that gives me chills. Well, guess who's back? Yeah. So now I get to fight both of them at the same time. Although, it's real fun. Ow. Because they use the same health bar. So it doesn't matter which one you hit, as long as you can consistently try to get hits in. Which is the biggest problem, really. Especially because she likes to sit back and do that. Oh god, and she's healing right now. But I cannot do anything to stop that. Doesn't help that I have to get right up on his ass to hit too. Because I have no... Yeah, no. She exactly follows the same logic as you because she also uses the flame. Thankfully, honestly, this is the easier phase of the two. Come on. I just need a couple hits. Oh, okay. That's not a kill now. I did it! Hey, I got a Titanite slap too. Hell yeah. Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what? It ain't fucking done yet. I have no idea where she went. Okay. This is, as far as I know, the only Dark Souls boss to have 3 forms like this, like in a row. And it is the only one that I know of where you do not have to be embered to summon help. Because, my god, Do you need help in this damn fight? But it's cool because once you find out about this, you realize that it is a game of like, it's a game of management. You have to manage your healing over the course of these 3 different forms if you want any hope of beating them. It's cool. I like it. I enjoy that that's what this is about. But my god. You beat Form 1 and you're like, oh, sweet, where's Form 2? Okay, and then you beat Form 2 and you're like, alright, cool. What's happening? Why is there another form when I used all my healing? Also, Rose, thank you for the Resident Evil 7 reference there. Also, I love this fight because whenever she is invisible, one of the easiest ways to figure out where she is to listen for where her footsteps are. So you can watch her jump over you sometimes. Left side. Ah, there you are. Alright, let's do this. Plus you can see where she lands. Alright, let's see if I can do this form any easier. Now that I'm a little more used to it. I know that this is a bad place to be, but... Well, nope, that was a bad place to be. I kind of figured if I did 3,000 damage in one combo, that would be real good. Turns out, no. Yeah, so remember when I said this is the point where things are going to get a little dicier? Switch away from either of these 2 rings drops my damage by 5. Granted, I can switch away from more souls because I don't really need that anymore. Fuck it. This will be an interesting one. Boost damage when when HP is full. I'll just have to be at full HP more. I need to value my first hit. If I can do that, I'll be pretty golden. My god. Oh, I know she got the first hit, but there will be a point in here where I'm going to be at full HP, and it will cause me to do much more damage. There, now I'm at full HP. I only used 1 Estus Flask, and now I have to deal with this fucking bullshit. just love how the entire fucking church is on fire. Problem is, it's very difficult to be at perfectly full health, and that is the only way the ring works in this case. Problem is, to keep a healing spell in reserve, I would have to learn healing spells, which requires faith, and that was not part of the build that I used anywhere so far. Well, this ain't gonna go well. This ain't going well at all. Please, I want to switch my ring. I really want to switch my ring right now. Although I love that she pulls out her second scythe. It's cool because most of her moves are very similar to her first form with extra effect. Like that shit. Pretty sure I'm dead here. Yep, there it is. I'm not 100%, like, it is the black flame, not the flame. So I don't think, God, it's very difficult. Dark Souls is interesting about how they do darkness, because darkness tends to be the soul of humans. It's sort of our, that is what the dark soul is. What else? That's gonna be my only other option. But they really don't explain a whole lot of like why some of those things happened. I'm gonna check afterwards because I'm gonna pick up her sites, not to use, just I love them and I need to have them. Yeah, basically. On the chart of the cool boss weapons, hers is pretty near the top to me. Alright. That's my strategy for this fight as a melee character is to go for her over him, because he's easier to dodge, I say, right before not dodging him. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying very hard to not, like, to read chat at the same time. My goodness. This fight is already, like, the most insane fight in this entire series, possibly. Oh, please no. Yes, he does. But he does curve it a bit. Alright, let's see if I can't take him down here. Perfect! I only have 2 left? When did that happen? God, this is a slog. Yeah, what if I punch the shit out of you? Nope, not like this. Damn it! Oh! I'm so close! What was my death count when I got to her? Have I died to her 5 times? Okay. Slave Knight Gale is the guy who can help you out, and he's the one who summoned us to the painting, so fuck him. Alright, we're gonna go Fire Fist because she's an ice girl, so maybe that'll help. Honestly, I have no idea if this is more damage. Well, I feel like I had to have died to her more than 6 times, and including this one as 7. If it's about the same, I'll go back to the Crow Talons, because those are real helpful. Alright, let's do this. Man, I feel like I've died to her way more than 7. God. And then sometimes we do real bad. We are almost out of embers too. Oh, that wasn't me barely trying. That was me trying at all the wrong times. I was absolutely trying to get out to heal, but couldn't do that because I timed my rolls wrong 3 times in a row. Because once you get it wrong once, you just keep going. That works. Yeah, sometimes everything just kind of works out for you, and then sometimes you lose. Nope, don't want to be here. Ha ha. And sometimes that fire lasts longer than normal, or at least hits you easier than normal. There's one time I swear I was in it for like 10 seconds and didn't get touched. So that's what, 18? Oh god. She came out of nowhere. I forget that you can do this. Ugh. They do so much damage too. What time is it now? 2:12? Alright, I'm gonna be off for the night, I think. I got so much to do in the morning. And I'm pretty much out of, I got 2 Ibbers total. Yay. On the bright side, we got 1 level. I got another level waiting on the ground in there, technically. Thank you for coming, guys. Be here next week and hopefully actually beat them. My god, Sister Freed is a cool fight, but damn if it's not the most insane thing to have to try to deal with. No problem. Thanks for coming. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.